Hey there. Yeah? Aren't you tired of American drama? I mean, I guess. And aren't you tired of a giant Cheeto telling you what to do? I mean, well, obviously, but and isn't it just so gosh darn annoying how America's completely destroying itself? Wait, what are you? Great. It sounds like you need a break. So why not come to the small forest island of Varlansk with a comfortable population of 3,000. Our national flag, designed after the Wiccan symbol of a pentacle, the Latin writing which translates to "in peace and unity we stand, in belief and acceptance we live," which is a fancy way of saying we're united by our beliefs, but we live in acceptance of others as well. It also says, "and it harm none, do what ye will." This is the Wiccan code of conduct, basically saying, as long as you don't hurt anyone, do whatever you want. Isn't that great? Lastly, the hand in the center represents unity and power of the people. This flag... Look. This is great and all, but no one wants to hear you rant about a flag. Plus, what the heck is a Wicca? Oh, so you'd like to hear more about the government then? No. So Varlansk is a theocratic democracy. Theocracy is a government based off of religious laws, specifically the pagan religion of Wicca for our little country, while a direct democracy is where the citizens vote on all matters directly, instead of through a group of representatives or something. We have a president who's voted in by the people, but generally has religious affluence and power. The Council of High Priestesses and Priests, which is made up of the religious elite that kind of helps keep everything in accordance with religious law, and the citizens who vote on everything. In the case of a showdown between the citizens and the council, the president stands in as sort of a tiebreaker. Generally, in theocracies, the people have no power at all, but for us, the people hold more power than the council. Not by much, but still. Both the council and the citizens can petition for laws and can veto each other in cases of strong disagreements. The government earns money by the citizens choosing to pay taxes every year. Who would choose to pay taxes? All taxes are is a scam where the poor people pay for rich people's stuff. No, taxes are used to help fund education programs, healthcare, and road and bridge construction. Speaking of healthcare, it's completely free because of the funding from taxes, other than a $10 price for admission into hospital and a universal price of $10 for all medications, no matter what it is. That's pretty sweet, actually. So if I, broke my arm, I would just have to pay $20 for the hospital and pain meds? Yep, and that's not the only great thing. There are 8 nationwide holidays that have 2 paid days off work each. That's 16 days. But, what about sick days? Don't worry, you also get about 15 days off to use at your leisure. That's pretty nice, but out of curiosity, what is it about your, thorecratic democracy that made it worth ranting about? Well, I think you mean theocratic, but a benefit to it being theocratic is how high the patriotism and lower need for compromises would be for citizens who shared the government's religion. Of course, that could be considered a downside if a group of citizens doesn't necessarily share these beliefs. A benefit to the democratic side, however, would be that all citizens have a say in all matters of importance and get the chance to participate. Of course, because of this, the government moves really slowly, and voters actually need to be very well educated on the laws that they're voting for in order to get the results that they're expecting. Sounds like a pretty cool place to live, but I don't feel like moving anywhere, and you really didn't make it sound like a vacation spot. I give your performance an 8.5. Oh. I have one question though. How did you get in my house? I think I'm good to go.